feeling about this place.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she
So
is?
did you find out what happened to the courier?
Your sister is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
What's so important about this serum?
You're getting paid to follow orders. Your orders were to get it back. That's all you need to worry about.
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
We've been over this, Mother.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Great. The sister's even crazier than Jack.
She's not crazy. She just wants the world to be a different place than it really is. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember? light down. Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Yeah?
Hi.
You stepped through the gate. You got balls.
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Oi, we got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Hi.
Hell of a load you're carrying.
Hey there.
Better sell some to Daisy before
Don't
someone
have no
swipes it.
I got eyes that are looking for love.
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
Huh?
You running from something? Welcome home.
That's for both of us, right?
Sweet.
If you got style and you know how to please, and a smile that makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. You might be the man who's man enough.
That one was for a special member of the audience. You know who you are.
Hey, Silver Shroud.
Excuse me.
Come on, tell me your secret.
Well, what's the matter,
I
sweetheart?
won't tell anyone.
Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I've never heard that song before. Who wrote it?
I did. Everything I sing is an original. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess.
It's your eyes. Quick and intense. I bet you never miss a detail, You like what you see? So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are going to get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
I wouldn't mind hearing another song.
A good musician listens to her audience. How about this one?
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Thank you. A little bit faster tempo to keep you smiling and on your toes. I'll be right back.
Huh?
Yeah? Smell that? That's freedom.
Hi.
You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right. Let me get my coat. Blow out your voice.
Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat. I haven't been out on the town in too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand. I just can't get too attached. I'll see you around, good neighbor.
Hey,
I have to head back. I'll see you around, good neighbor. I'm sorry. I have to go. You take care.
hey.
Well? Hope this helps.
How do you feel about our relationship?
You already know things are the best they've ever been between us.
Your thoughts?
Don't know what karma I cashed, but I definitely don't deserve someone as good as you.
That was it.
Sure.
Hey.
I have to head back.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service. And now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it? How did you get through these last 200 years untouched?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Are there any other ghouls out there from before?
You mean Crazy Kent and Nothing Bothers Me Daisy? Yeah, there's a couple of us. But no one from the neighborhood. No one from Vault-Tec. They just left me there.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec SEALs experience.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
That old stuff worth anything?
Hey.
Yeah. What is it?
Yes.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Why do you ask?
Just trying to get a feel for you. Ain't exactly the safest neighborhood, so I like to know who's gonna cause trouble and who's gonna end it.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually fixing stuff over at the Hotel Rexford, or drinking that swill down at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps and some of the beer? Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood. What about hazard pay?
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
What, I look like a bartender? Take your trouble somewhere else.
I toss out the trollmakers. Keep that in mind.
You stepped through the gate. You got balls.
Excuse me.
Hello again. Something I can do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Hey, Silver Shroud. Come on, tell me your secret identity. I won't tell anyone.
Peace, sister.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
Hey there.
Enjoy your stay. Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the...
Nice pit boy. You'd kill to get that, huh?
I'll go look for it later. I'm trying to get this bobblehead at the Parsons State Asylum.
Where's the like I want to chit chat?
I'm at 8 charisma. I'm gonna get the charisma bobblehead from that state asylum place. So that should give me 1 more point. Oh yeah. Where is that chick?
Need something? That was kind of an accident. I was going to the Long Neck Cannery to get the bobblehead I missed, and she was outside, and I told her to come to Sanctuary, and I got attacked by a super mutant. And almost bugged out, but she agreed right after that, so...
Hi, how are you?
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Yeah.
Out here? You gotta take...
Because I met her there, and then she just kind of stayed outside that building, and... I mean, I just went back just to go get that bobblehead, and she just agreed to come here.
Looking to trade?
Sure.
Let me show you what I've got.
if
one
I
of
should
them
do what you do.
sent to spy on me.
Yeah, I had to tell her to come here, like specifically. I'm trying to get the benevolent leader perk, so I'm trying to do here at the drive-in. Sanctuary is just, I don't know, there's too many people there that are assholes. How do you assign these Brahmin? Oh. So did you get the platinum trophy in this game?
Girl?
What the fuck? I gotta do the the ones for each faction, like the nuclear solution and that stuff, and then the one where you put a grenade in somebody's pocket. I need to get my agility up higher. And collect all the bobbleheads. Yeah, I had almost got the season pass. I just didn't know if I really wanted it or not. Was that a cooking station? Well, what's with the season pass? Like, which ones? Well, technically you have to do them all to get the platinum, but I'm friendly with everybody, so I haven't really got to the point where I've killed. I'm thinking about doing the Institute first, and then the Railroad, and then
Who's that?
What the fuck?
We're splitting all that, right?
Hear about B-Town Blue?
Laser pistol.
Tower Thomas people and gangs.
All of them?
Uh-huh. Every last one.
Sounds like someone did us a favor.
Yeah? Well, if someone's
Yeah.
wiping out gangs, you all need to stay sharp.
And you get that special armor.
What?
Like right when I talked to her, like when I fast traveled, she was like standing right outside the building, and I went and said, like the option was right away. It's like, come work for me. And then she said that she was confused. And then I talked to her again, and she's like, I'm gonna come work for me. And she said, okay. And I sent her to, you know, what's the Get the hell away from my body.
Oh, man, come back! I was having fun.
Yeah, I would just like the top option. It's just like, come work for me.
When you turn up, you're dead. Show your face. Come on, I dare you.
Yeah, like I got her to do that right before you started, like, watching.
No sign of him now.
I think. I don't know if I recorded that or not. I don't remember. I talked to her, and then I went to talk to that lady that sings in the rail to find Eugene, or whatever the hell her name is. I ended up sleeping with her. And there's that ghoul sitting outside her hotel room door, and I had him go to Sanctuary. Because he was all complaining he's lonely or whatever, and I'm like, we'll go to Sanctuary, I'll visit you. It's like my main base, technically. Yeah, that guy.
What the hell was that?
Need something?
I don't know if I have like too many weapons. I want a girl from the radio station.
This is bullshit.
Try recruiting merchants. That was just an accident that I got hurt, to be honest. I'll take a look at that. Oh, where's she at then? Patrick.
Find anything useful on him?
Nice, McCready.
Sweet.
Startup sequence unknown. Hardware detected. Auxiliary BIOS detected.
Hey, buddy,
Startup
I found a recipe
sequence
for you.
complete. Dispensing sample for approval by technician. How would you describe the testing sample provided?
What are you?
I am a modified Robco protector. My internal microbrewers allows for the internal brewing, bottling, and dispensing of beer at an accelerated rate. I
Sure.
am also programmed
I
to
think
tell
this is for a
wide
quest.
variety of jokes for
To send
the
him to Good Neighbor.
customer's amusement. How would you describe the testing?
Can you brew any other types of beer?
If provided with a hollow tape, how would you describe the
Cold and refreshing. Do you know how long it's been since I had cold beer?
very good? I appear to be operating at an optimal level. Shall we commence delivery to the Hotel Rexford?
Keep Buddy for yourself. Okay.
Change of plans. I've decided to keep you myself.
Understood. Are you ready to set the parameter? At this time,
What do you mean by home?
the default location where I will begin normal operation can be reassigned after normal operation has begun. Are you ready to set the parameter? At this time,
Not yet. I still need to find a safe place to keep you.
understood. Returning to standby mode. Would you like a cold one, or did you want to hear a joke?
Tell me a joke.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a drink?" The bartender responds, "For you, no charge." Care to wet your whistle? Or do you require a lap?
Do you know where I can find any more recipes?
You might want to check with the distributor. Here for a laugh?
Sure. I've sold you to Rufus Rubens in Good Neighbor.
Understood.
How do I go back?
Commencing delivery to Mr. Rubens.
Hey, buddy.
Currently en route to location. Care to wet your whistle? Or do you require
I
a
just fucked
lap?
myself over.
Can I still change the home parameter?
Current home parameter is set to Hotel Rexford. Shall we commence delivery to the Hotel Rexford?
Change of plans. I've decided to keep you myself.
I got him.
Understood. Are you ready to set the parameter? At this time,
I'm ready.
very Good. Please select the default home location.
There we go. Blind.
Home. Parameter accepted. Beginning transit.
Damn, he walks slow. Does the level go past 50 at all? The Starlight Drive-In.
Buddy, would you like a cold one, or did you want to hear a joke?
Oh, just fuck off. Why is the quest still saying it's
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you again. Would you like a cold one, or did you want to hear a joke?
Dude, he's really gonna jump this fence. Our HUD is... Uh-oh. Ouch.
This place is starting to look like far from home.
Oops, I left my house open.
That is amazing.
This is all the bobbleheads I have. What is that? Oh, you're talking about the bobblehead?
Place is really coming together, huh?
Hey. He's like right there.
Can't take all the credit.
Yeah. There he is. She was giving me missions to, go get caches or something. I did at least 2 of them. I don't see any quests from her. Because, like, the caches that I got, they weren't all that great. There's, like, some clothes and ammo.
Yes?
Greedy, what are you doing, you fucking dumbass? No, I'm still doing quests for Tinker Tom with that Mila thing. I should go back there and see if she has anything else, because I mean, I went to the Institute, and they know about it, and everybody's trying to, like, get me to, like, turn against the Institute at this point. And I told the Institute I wasn't sure about joining them, but I'm not sure if I'm part of it yet. Why is there a wall there? It's kind of weird. What the hell is it doing there?
Hey, buddy.
Hey there, now. Would you like a cold one, or did you want to hear a joke?
I'll take a beer.
Cold and refreshing.
He's just gonna be like an optional quest the whole time? That's kinda weird. Yeah, I don't think I have any realism all at my house. Okay, where's the railroad? Oh, but I do got Nuka-Colas and Quantums.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in
Yeah,
back.
I figured.
Please, work with us instead of the military. The lives of many...
Pam.
Confirming presence of rogue variable. Dispensing data. There are 3 independent reports of Courser activity. Analysis completed based on target's activity pattern, location, and suspected trajectory. Conclusion. The Institute is actively looking for railroad assets. Stopgap solution. Terminate Courser threats whenever possible.
Wouldn't killing a Courser blow my cover?
2 facts. Fact 1. If rogue variable leaves no survivors, chance of undercover mission being compromised is 1.3%. Railroad Alpha has deemed this an acceptable level of risk to preserve the current railroad organization construct. Fact 2. Only agents of designated subclass Heavy, capable of eliminating Courser threat.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing any weave stuff.
Go on.
Target designated Courser Alpha is in a defended location with lower generation synth targets. Eliminate Courser variable, leaving no survivors. End of discussion.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
You really walked the freedom trail. By yourself.
Hi.
The boys have been working on some new toys. You want to take a look?
Show me what you got.
Take a look.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
What is it?
Desdemona.
Tom and his boys are still unloading all the toys you found
Please,
from the DIA.
work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
See, I haven't chosen anything yet.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. But remember, the synth's fate is literally in your hands.
What's up?
Tinker Tom's cooking up something. Hope it goes better than that.
That's just weird. No. I do not. I don't know. I was kinda all scared with my stuff. Yeah, I got 2. Oh, she only got 1. Yeah, I was more interested in gun nut and something else. I need to get more sneaks so I can do that grenade trophy. No, nothing is sneak. To be honest with you, I've been wearing like the Silver Shroud armor like since I got it. It got upgraded. I don't even use my power armor anymore. I just don't like it. Okay, what the hell is I gonna go do? Is there an armor workbench here?
Where all the synths got.
Can you make that look easy? Casa del
I'm very busy. Unless you need my medical expertise, please bother someone else.
What the hell? I was even talking to you.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scabber.
Thanks. I don't know, I might have to go find some armor to put that stuff on, because like my stuff's already modified. There's people there. I think I might have some of those at my settlement. Oh, I can go find some. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't really wear any gear at all.
that's cool. I'll have to try that. Oh, I need counter reason. You guys need a supply line.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, god damn it. You know what's really disappointing about this game is that the graphics are like no improvement from Fallout 3. They could have done something better, I think. All these ales are related to each other. I can't send them on a supply line. Where the hell was I? Yeah, that's true. You gonna have that as a settlement? I didn't know that. Yeah, they look pretty freaky. And actually, the character creation in this one's pretty good compared to all the other ones. Like, I can make my characters look like females to save my life.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
So have you beat this game?
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have two missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the Capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
By recruiting, you mean they forced her to join?
Being at war leaves little room for compassion. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the Capital Wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the Capital Wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Reactor is 100% efficiency.
So did you beat it with the Brotherhood first, or who?
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources.
Soldier, I'd gladly lay
As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
Were you successful?
Yes, sir. The crops will be available when harvested.
Couldn't have done a better job myself. Here, your caps, just as we agreed. If you got the time, I got a few more farms for you to hit. If these farmers realized what we did for them on a daily basis, they'd be lining up to help.
Okay.
Have anything unusual?
I have some special mods I've been working on. Sort of a hobby I have to pass the time. Real high-powered stuff. Slap a few of them onto your weapons, and I am pretty sure they'll put a smile on your face.
I'll take a look.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
You mean the Institute? That's all they give?
Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Where the hell are the guys at?
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? It makes me sick.
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better.
Proctor?
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Proctor Quinlan?
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents.
Right. I found some technical documents.
These aren't technical. I don't have time for
How can I help you, Knight?
There's no time to waste. There's work to be done.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the mire like scat off my boots.
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
I really just went all the way in one big circle. So where's that other girl with the mole rats?
Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
That depends. How are you feeling?
My power armor systems are within normal operating parameters, so I'm as ready as I'll ever. You just give the word, and we can begin our mission.
Not now.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
I've served on this vessel for years.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Have you collected any blood samples, Knight?
Yes. Here you go.
Excellent. This will help quite a bit. Here's some caps for the trouble. Remember, keep bringing me samples, and I'll keep making you the compound.
Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell. I'd be the first one to kick them off.
Institute first.
Mess hall isn't bad. Well, as long as
I've heard stories. And the first sure sounds scary.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia is a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
honored to welcome you here.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Sure. Let's take a look.
require additional supplies?
Let's see what you got.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Good to see you.
Hold it right there.
Is there a problem?
Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No.
Ah.
Nothing to report.
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached a point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
The Corsair will be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside, 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
That's what you want.
Should have just run.
He vanished. Justice for you. Bring in the pay. Let's do this. You or me?
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Whoa, whoa. Why are you so afraid?
I don't want to go back. Please, don't make me go back.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. All right, Synth.
Please.
Why don't you want to go back?
I don't know. I wanted my own life, I guess.
C322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
What's so bad about the Institute?
I couldn't take it anymore.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here. 60 caps. That's all I've got. We're good, right?
Got any more on you?
What? No. I told you. That was all I had.
F633. Initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
That's it, huh? Shit! Something's broken! One day without getting shot at.
thought I saw something. What's that noise?
Where'd you go?
All right. Still in one piece.
Something's out there.
Got trouble.
This time. Shit, lot of blood.
Some luck. Huh? Huh? Let's do this.
Some luck. Have it your way. It's over for now. Got company. Good karma's paying off.
Still in one piece.
Huh?
Yeah. Lost him. Sorry. Should have just run.
is this?
Nothing to report, ma'am. Combat initiated.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
What do you mean, the synths will be repurposed?
Modifications will be made to correct the defects in their programming, and they'll be assigned to new duties within the Institute. Not the first or last time it will happen. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure, with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This can't be happening. I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
My compliments on B592 back to us so quickly.
Dr. Lee.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Dr. Holdren?
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
How do I, obtain this tissue sample, exactly?
Well, I suppose you'll just cut off some of its flesh, store it however you like, and then bring it to me. Probably best if you kill it first.
That sounds pretty dangerous.
For someone as brave and skillful as yourself, I'm sure it will be a trifle.
You need a tissue sample from a strong super mutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy super mutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
Son?
I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Well, hello.
Huh? Hello.
Dr. Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course. That's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after? It's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So, are you going to put up a stink, or can we get moving?
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while. Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and they'll get you over to mass fusion in a flash. Pun sort of intended.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.